Hello and welcome to another Water Home discussion. I'm doing it just over in this thing because I don't have anything like time lapse ways to put in related, so like this is just, my model and stuff. I might add visuals and editing, but I'm not sure. Depends on how much time I have because I'm probably going to sleep after this. And I kind of got distracted most of the week because the past 3 days I was kind of in pain. Um, and I was just doing other stuff the other day. So, yeah. So this is like gonna be me talking a bit about Water Song again, which is fun because I, if it isn't obvious, I'm the one behind Water Song. I'm the person writing it. And chapter 2 is out, which is yay. There is a lot of was this where Raven Polar introduced besides the Phalos singing, which introduces the characters is that just like the names and pronouns and gender and then design wise. That's about it. Though there is a three exceptions, which is my love quote unquote we don't know uh my love's actual name. Well, I know the name, but I also can't say that at the moment, so you know. Okay. And as well as my darling and unknown. Uh all of those names are aliases that aren't. Well, unknown. I don't. If I remember correctly, wasn't actually referred to as unknown. I think unknown was referred to as the other person, though. Unknown didn't have a specific alias used, which was for unknown. Which I know the freeze names. That's not known too. There's very, 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 very few people who know. And those are mainly people I know. We also hear about water vision from within the book for the first time. I don't believe it was referred to as that in the prologue. I am kinda half asleep at the moment, and I also uh I don't have the best memory to me. Like, I know what's happened. I just don't remember exact. I don't have the best exact memory, like exact wording and stuff. I know what happens. I just don't know. Like, words are difficult. Is what I'm saying. There's a lot of things I feel like one thing I think I'd probably do after the three main books I complete is I want to revisit it from other characters' perspectives. There's a few characters specifically that I want to, mainly because there's limitations of seeing the characters from the POV that we have, which is Sia. The only POV changes there are in prologues and epilogues. There's a I got a I hope to finish get a little chapter out this week. But I don't know for sure if I will. There's a likelihood I could. There's one chapter that um well, okay, there's a few chapters that specifically I'm really excited to get to. The thing for this is like I have the general idea of everything and I know what's going to happen. I don't have the writing done completely. And I would say my favorite character, but I think I should wait until well, I have a few favorite characters. I like most of the characters, though there's a couple in particular I really like. Oh, also, I think there's something I. This is kinda random and unrelated to the favorite characters thing. Uh, but I have started referring to Hazelnut and Snowfall's like duo is as Soaks the Ducks and Buddies duo. Cause they both like Soaks the Ducks on games, and I wanna now I kinda wanna write like some scenes between them specifically. But I like just the two of them, but like that kinda I can't because of, Sia's point of view. So I think two characters that I feel like I'd like to also I'd like to explore more. So I mean because these are because Pole and Wave, specifically their past, partly because it's like something kind of like I feel like those two's past is more isn't really related to the main story of it. So like they aren't really, you don't really hear about it. And it's like kind of hard, and those two aren't the type to sell it. So like, but I definitely want to visit it. At like, though I don't, I like the idea of possibly writing after doing the other stuff I want to do, or like a book from both of those two's perspectives, or set in the past. I think would be fun. Because I get to explore those two characters more. Especially because a lot of stuff about those two is like kind of existing, but we don't, like there's moments that kind of hint towards it, but you never really know it. But like not know it, but like you don't know for sure. Makes 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 I wanna look at that, because there's a few characters that I'm gonna show up later on that I'm excited, I guess, to see. I like most of the characters in Water, so actually like all of them, but I kinda now wanna come up with more like duo names for, because I just randomly saw that the Soaks of the Ducks and Buddies thing, and I was like, you know what? That absolutely made make sense. And then one of my friends was like, "Yes, yes, I make it canon, something like that." I'm paraphrasing. Oh, so they said specifically make this canon in all caps. I like that name for the two, and now I kind of want to figure out more. I'll probably say on the community post if I come up with any more dual names, because I think it's probably very obvious that I'm very passionate about it. If you hear any background noise, I am messing around with my hands, just I guess fidgeting. So yeah. Oh yeah, so the second chapter introduces plot. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but you can probably piece together the how where it came from but not necessarily the identities of it. Of well, if I see any theories, I will not. I will. You probably need to confirm and deny them. I do wonder if it's going to be. I do wonder how easy it would be to figure it out. But it's not like I can turn off my already know what's going to happen brain. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to stop this here. But like I'm excited to continue this and I even if no one reads it, I'm just like if it's I'm just excited to put it out there. I mean though I do hope people like read it and stuff, but because I'm very passionate about this I think I should probably leave it there before I end up spoiling the entire book. So I will see you later maybe. What out. Bye.